Okay, so good morning, students. So today we will discuss the introduction of trigonometry. Introduction of trigonometry. So in this topic, first of all, we will try to understand which side in a right angle triangle ABC. Suppose this ABC is a right angle triangle. So the side opposite to the right angle is always known as hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse, hypotenuse, denoted by capital H or a small h. And the side opposite to this given angle is always perpendicular, which is denoted as P, and the remaining side is base, which is denoted by B, right? So first of all, we have to understand which we will recognize, we will find which will be the hypotenuse, which will be the perpendicular, and which will be the base. So the side opposite to right angle 90 degree is always hypotenuse, and side opposite to given angle is perpendicular, which is denoted by P, and the remaining side is base. Suppose now the triangle is like this. Okay, now this angle is right angle and this is the given angle. So here I am writing the name PQR. So the side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse, right? So hypotenuse will be QR. Hypotenuse is QR. And suppose this is the angle given. So as per this angle, the opposite side is perpendicular. So perpendicular is side PR and the remaining side is base, right? So which will be the base? So the remaining side, this PQ, and this is the base, right? Okay, got it? Now, in this trigonometry, there are 6 trigonometrical ratios. There are 6 trigonometrical ratios. Okay, so there are 6 trigonometrical ratios. 6 trigonometrical ratios, right? So the 6 trigonometrical ratios means the first one is sine. In the short, we will use the first 3 letters anyhow. So this is sin, sine. Then the second one is cosine. So in the short, we will take first 3 letter, that is cos. Then next is tangent. So the first 3 letter is tan. Then cotangent. So this we will take cot, and then secant. So first 3 letter will be sec, and now cosecant. Okay, so here we will take, if we will take the first 3 letters, so it will be cos. Okay, so we will take 2 more letters. So in the short we will write cosec, right? So this sine in first 3 letters, this is the short form, right? This is the short form: sine, cosine, cos, tan, tangent, tan, cotangent, cot, secant, sec, and cosecant, cosec. Now, sine is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sine is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and cos is the ratio of base upon hypotenuse, and tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base, and cot is the ratio of base upon perpendicular, and secant is the ratio of hypotenuse upon base, and cosecant is the ratio of hypotenuse upon perpendicular, right? And now see, from here we can observe that Okay, this is P by H and this is H by P. It means sine and cosecant are reciprocal to each other, right? Sine and cosecant are reciprocal to each other. Similarly, the cos is the ratio of B by H and here the secant is H by B. So cos and secant, these are reciprocal to each other. Now see, this tangent tan is the ratio of perpendicular upon base and cot is the ratio of base upon perpendicular. So now this is tangent and cotangent are reciprocal to each other. Okay, it means that, okay, suppose we have to find all the trigonometrical ratios in a given right angle triangle. So we will find these three: sine, cosine, tangent, and for the rest we will do reciprocal of sine, cosine and tangent. So in this way we will get all the 6 trigonometrical ratios. Okay, and to remember this, we are using a proverb: Pandit, Badri, Parshad, Hari, Hari, Bole, and Sona, Chandi, Tole. Right? C. S for sine, sine is the ratio of P by H, and C for cos, cos is the ratio of B by H, and T, tangent, is the ratio of P by B. And we got these three: sine, cosine, tangent. And for the cotangent, secant and cosecant, what we have to do? H by P, H by B and P by P. So in this way we will get all these values, right? So on the basis of this concept, now I am taking the question, right? I am taking the question. Suppose the question is, if I am taking an example, if sine theta, okay, where this theta, what is this theta? This theta is the symbol, right? Here we will use symbol for indicating angles, right? So this symbol is theta, right? It is theta. This is beta, okay? Then this is alpha, right? This is alpha, alpha. This symbol is phi, okay? So theta, beta, alpha, phi, and this is lambda. This is lambda, okay? And this is gamma. So these are the symbols to indicate the angle, or simply we can, it may be given sine A, sine B. So for that triangle, the name of the triangle will be given. So anyhow, if sine theta is equals to 4 by 5, then find other trigonometrical ratios. Find other trigonometrical ratios. This is the question, right? Okay, if sine theta is equals to 4 by 5, find the other trigonometrical ratios. So, as we know that sine theta is the ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse, and this is given 4 by 5. So, let P is equals to 4K and H is equals to 5K. So by applying the Pythagoras theorem, we will find the base. So a Pythagoras theorem means hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So we may write hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular square plus base square. So hypotenuse is given 5k square, perpendicular is 4k square and plus b square. So this is 25k square and minus 16k square is equals to b square. So 25 minus 16, that is 9. So this is 9k square is equals to b square. So hence we got the value of base, that is root over of 9k square, means say it is coming 3k. So we got the value of base. So after getting the value of base, now find cos theta or cos theta. Cos theta is the ratio of B by H. So what is the value of B? The value of B is 3K. And what is the value of H? That is 5K. Okay, 5K. So this K and K will cancel out. What is left? 3 by 5. Right? So we got the value of cos theta. Now find the value of tan theta. So tan theta is equals to perpendicular upon base, and the perpendicular is 4K and the base is 3K. Okay, so this K cancel out. What is left? 4 by 3. So we got sin theta is value is already given 4 by 5. Cos theta we have calculated 3 by 5. Tan theta we have calculated 4 by 3. Now we have to find cot theta. And as we know that cot theta, cot is the reciprocal of tan theta, and the value of tan theta is 4 by 3. So the value of cot theta will be 3 by 4. Now sec theta. Sec is the ratio of hypotenuse and base and hypotenuse, or hypotenuse and base. So sec is h by b. So hypotenuse sec is h by b. You may write h by b, hypotenuse upon base, and the value of h is 5K and base we have calculated 3K. Okay, or directly we can write the cos sec theta is the sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. So see, now this is cancelled. So what is coming? 5 by 3. And now 3 by 5 is the reciprocal of 5 by 3 got. So here I have shown, and cosecant theta, we can write cosecant theta, that is the reciprocal of sin theta. So this will be the value of 5 by 4. Right? So in this way we will find the value. One more example I will take. Okay. So next question I am taking. Okay, if tangent theta or 5 tan theta is equals to say 7, okay, then find other trigonometrical ratios. If 5 tan theta is equals to 7, then find other trigonometrical ratios. Find other trigonometrical ratios. Right? This is the question. So it means since what is given 5 times tan theta is equals to 7, so tan theta is equals to 7 upon 5. And as we know that tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base. Tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base. So let P is equals to, perpendicular is equals to 7K and base is equals to 5K. Okay. Now find the hypotenuse. So h square, by applying the Pythagoras theorem, h square is equals to p square plus b square. So this is 7K whole square and 5K whole square, right? This is whole square plus 5K whole square, and 7 square 49, K square, 5 square 25, K square. So 9 5 14, 4 2 6 1 7, K square. So therefore the value of h is equals to root over of 74 K. This is the value of hypotenuse, right? And now we will find the sin theta, right? Sin theta. Sin is the ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse, and the perpendicular is equal to 7K. This is 7K. Hypotenuse is root over 74K. So this may be cancelled. So 7 by root over 74. This is the value of sin theta. Okay, got it? Now cos theta. Cos is the ratio of base upon hypotenuse. So what is base? Base is equals to 5K and hypotenuse is equals to root over 74K. So this will be cancelled out. So 5 upon root over 74. This is the value of cos theta. Okay. Now tan theta is already given, that is 7 by 5. So the value of cot theta, and cot is the reciprocal of tan theta. The value of tan theta is given 7 by 5. So what will be the value? 5 by 7. Then next is sec theta, and sec is the reciprocal of cos theta. So, and the value of cos theta is 5 upon root over 74. So this will be root over 74 upon 5. Okay. Now cosecant theta. So cosecant theta, and cosecant is the reciprocal of sine theta, and the value of sine theta we have already calculated. So this will be equals to root over 74 upon 7. So in this way we will calculate all the trigonometrical ratios if any one value will be the value of one trigonometrical ratios is given then. Okay. Now I am taking another type of question. Okay, suppose the figure is given. Okay, in the given figure, another type of question. In the given figure, okay, this is the given figure. The angle B is at, right angle is at B vertex, and this is A vertex, and this is C vertex, and this is given, say 100. Okay, this is given, no, 100. Suppose this is given 8 and this is given 10, and the question says find the angle sin C, or find the value of sin C, tan C and secant C. These three values we have to find as per angle C, right? So first of all, by applying the Pythagoras theorem, right? Here no need to K because the value is not given in the ratio. So in right triangle ABC, by Pythagoras theorem, and what is the Pythagoras theorem? The hypotenuse square is equals to perpendicular and base square. So AB square plus BC square is equals to AC square. So AB we don't have. So AB square, and BC is given 8 square, and this is 10 square. So AB square is equals to 100, and this will be 64. So minus of 64, that is 36. So therefore the value of AB is equals to 6. Okay, we got the value of AB. Now the given angle is C. So as per angle C, the perpendicular is AB. Okay, as per this angle, this will be the perpendicular. Okay, this will be the perpendicular, and this will be the base as per C angle. Okay, so sin C, we have to find the value of sin C. So sin is the ratio of perpendicular and hypotenuse. So as per this angle C, the perpendicular side is AB and hypotenuse AC, and put the value of AB and AC. The value of AB is 6 and AC is 10. So finally we can write it is 2 3 by 5, because it will be cancelled out. 2 3 is 6 and 2 5 is 10. So the value of sin C is 3 by 5. Okay. Now the question says find the value of tan C. So as per this C angle, the perpendicular is AB. And what about the base? Tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base. So if you want to write it here, perpendicular upon base. And as per angle C, the perpendicular is AB. And as per angle C, the base is BC, right? So the value of AB is 6 and the value of BC is 8. So it will be cancelled out by 2. So 2 3 is 6 and then 2 4 is 8. So 3 by 4 is the value of tan C. Now the secant C we have to find as per angle C. So sec is the ratio of hypotenuse upon base. So what is hypotenuse? AC. Hypotenuse is AC, and what is base as per angle C? BC. Now put the value. The value of AC is 10 and the value of BC is 8. So this will be 5 upon 4. Right? Got it? So in this way we can find. And if suppose the question says like this, okay, as per find the value of sine A in the same question, okay, what will be the value of sine A? What will be the value of tan A? Right? What will be the value of tangent A? Okay, what will be the value of sine A and what will be the value of tan A? So as per angle, now as per A angle, now this side will be perpendicular, this will be the perpendicular and this side will be the base as per angle A if we will take this angle, right? So sine A means sine A, that is sine A is equals to sine A is equals to, sine is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and as per A angle our perpendicular will be BC, right? BC, and hypotenuse will be AC, and the value of BC is 8 and the value of AC is 10. So this is 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So the answer is 4 upon 5, right? So the answer is 4 upon 5. Okay, the answer is 4 upon 5. Now the question is find the value of tan A. So tangent A is equals to, tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base, right? Tan is the ratio of perpendicular and base. So the perpendicular as per angle A, the perpendicular side is BC, and as per angle A the base is AB, right? And put the value of BC and AB. The value of BC is 8 and the value of AB is 6. So this is equals to 4 by 3, right? So in this way we will find the questions it is given in your book, right? And one question I am taking from your book, right? Next question is, in a right angled at Q in a triangle PQR, a right angled at Q, and what is given? PR plus QR is equals to 25 centimeter and PQ is equals to 5 centimeter. Determine the value of sine P, cos P and tan P right? This we have to find. Okay, so first of all draw a figure in a triangle PQR, right angle at Q. So first draw a triangle, right angle is at Q, so this vertex should be Q, and P and R you can write anywhere, either P on this side, R on this side, or P in this side or on this side, doesn't matter. Okay, now what is given? Okay, since PR plus QR is equals to 25, so it means that PR is equals to 25 minus QR. We can write this. Okay, PR is equals to 25 minus QR. So we got the value of this 25 minus QR. And the value of PQ is given 5 centimeter, right? So apply the Pythagoras theorem and get the value of QR. So by Pythagoras theorem, right? By Pythagoras theorem. So PR square is equals to PQ square plus QR square. Okay, and the PR square means 25 minus QR whole square, and PQ means 5 square, and QR square we have to find. So apply the identity of A minus B whole square. So this will be A square means 625, and plus 625 and plus B square and minus 2AB. So minus 2 into 25, this is 50 into QR, is equals to 25 plus QR square. Okay. So now do the like terms. So this QR and this QR square will cancel out. So 625 minus 25, 600, is equals to 50 QR, right? So QR is equals to, what will be the QR? 600 upon 50. So we can cancel out, or now it is equals to 12. So QR is equals to 12. So this side is 12. And now find PR. So therefore PR is equals to, therefore PR is equals to, what will be the value of PR? 25 minus QR, and the QR we have calculated 12. So this is equals to 13, right? 13 centimeter. Okay, got it? Now, the question says determine the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. So as per this P angle, our sin P, okay, sin P. So sine is the ratio of perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So as per this angle P, the perpendicular side will be QR. Okay. So this is QR. And what about hypotenuse? That is PR. And the value of QR is calculated. That is 12. And PR we have already calculated 13. So the value of sine P is equals to 12 by 13. Okay. Now the question says cos P. So cos is the ratio of base upon hypotenuse. And as per angle P, what will be the base? The base will be PQ, right? And hypotenuse will remain same, PR. And put the value of PQ. The value of PQ is equals to how much? It is given 5. And PR we have already calculated 13. So the value of cos P is equals to 5 by 13. Okay. Now the question says tan P. So the value of tan P, and the value of tan is the ratio of perpendicular upon base. So as per angle P, what will be the perpendicular? The perpendicular side is QR, and the base is equals to PQ. And the value of QR, what is the value of QR? The value of QR is 12, and the value of PQ is 13. So in this way we will calculate the values, right? Got it? Okay. Now in the next class we will find trigonometrical ratios of some specific angles.